What is up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? How's everybody doing, YouTube? We are live. We are live. I want to make sure everything's good. Yeah, the camera looks good. Microphone looks good. I see the microphone is bouncing. It is going up and down. Therefore, I know you guys hear me for sure. I know there's a lot of people that watch the replay, and that's perfectly fine. I want to thank you guys as well for tuning into the replay. It means a lot. If you're watching the replay, definitely drop replay in the chat just to know that we are here. Big shout out, special shout out to the TR3 team. So as you know, I made a little bit of a move, right, as far as the trading side of things. So big shout out to the TR3 team. Big shout out to Candace, Javon, my wife, everybody. It's been amazing, but I just definitely wanted to take the time for you guys just to appreciate, because that's really where things are. You need to make sure you recognize. So thank you guys, of course. So if somebody invited you to this call and you wanted to trade with me, make sure you reach out to anybody that's in the TR3 team. If you're not sure of that, you can still always DM me right here at the bottom. But if anybody invited you from the TR3 and you want to trade with me, just let them know. We had an amazing morning for sure. If you made some profits with me already today, yesterday, this week, definitely drop some ones in the chat. We've had an amazing week as well already. A great start. The markets were crazy today, but we came out profitable. Yesterday we came out profitable, so it's been good. It's definitely been a good week. But this call is going to be a little bit on the mindset. I know for the last 2 weeks I haven't been able to make Mindset Monday, and I'm here to preach you guys that you always need to make time for everything, right? And here I am not making time, but I truly have had some reasons so I haven't been able to get on. And today I'm doing this training, but it has to do with mindset. So we need to make sure we apply what I'm going to tell you guys in real life, right? Either that's building your teams in network marketing, or that's you going through your weight loss journey, that's you going through your trading journey, and maybe you're again in the TR3 side of things and you're actually doing all three of those, right? You're doing all of those. You are in your weight loss journey, you are in your trading journey, and in your network marketing journey as well. So this all is going to help for you guys, okay? You guys excited, or you're not excited for this part? I know you're excited for sure. So definitely let's go ahead and let's begin this training. You know that my trainings aren't long. I like to take maybe like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. It really just depends how interactive we get in the chat, right? Now, today's title of this training is called The Curse of Greatness. So we're going to speak about the curse of greatness. And this one's funny because I know obviously a bunch of things trend. And then trending right now lately, we've had to where you ask ChatGPT a certain amount of things, right? And I asked Chat, like, hey, Chat, what is my curse? So I started reading it, and I was like, damn, Chat, you don't have to be like that, though. But it actually does help. So I do recommend you guys that after this call ends, you're done taking your notes, you're done reviewing your notes, definitely go to Chat. Don't be afraid. Go to Chat. Chat already knows you. They're listening to us everywhere. You guys already know my big conspiracy friends. You know what I'm talking about. They know us. They're listening to us. So what are you afraid of? Go to Chat and ask Chat, hey Chat, what is my curse? And you're gonna learn a lot about yourself that maybe you don't want to truly admit, right? But it's good because you can work on yourself at that point. And when I asked Chat what my curse was, I came up with the idea for this training. Like, this would actually be a really good training. So that's where it comes from, the curse of greatness. What's up, Ava? How are you doing? Kimberly, how are you doing? So again, the title is The Curse of Greatness. Now, we need to understand where I'm going to when it comes to that, right? So today I want to talk to the ones who know that they're meant for a little bit more. You have to be like me in that sense. And I know there's a lot of people like me to where you know that there's something else out there for you. You're not meant for whatever you're doing. Right now you may be full-time at a 9 to 5 and you just know that that's not what you're meant for. You could be living in a certain place. You could be like, I'm not meant for this. I'm meant to live on the beach, not in a city. Hey, I'm meant to drive a big truck, not a little car, right? And it's not about being ungrateful. Obviously, we're grateful of everything because what you had now is what you wished for at one point. So it's not that we're being ungrateful, but you just know. You know that there's something else there out there for you, right? I've met a lot of people that are making a 6, 7 figure income on a 9 to 5, and they're like, it's not that I'm ungrateful, making good money. It's just there's something else out there, right? So this call is really for you. If you think that's not for you, by the end of this call, most likely you're going to realize it. So I want to talk to the real ones. I want to talk to the ones that know that you're built for more, right? Don't you ever feel constantly that you're just chasing a version of yourself that you haven't met yet? Like you're constantly chasing, you're striving to go for something. And we've spoken about this before. If your goal is a car, it's not actually the car, it's who you're going to become when you have the car. So you feel like you're just constantly chasing that version of yourself that you haven't even met because you want to meet them, right? This is good because this is like you can see your own potential so clearly, and that's good. But sometimes you see that potential so clearly that it actually even hurts a little bit. I just want to see if it's just me because I know that's definitely me. Like, I know that there's so much more potential that I have, and I see that potential so clearly that it even hurts a little bit. I beat myself maybe up a little bit too much. Maybe the energy that I give off because I beat myself up so much goes to a lot of times, sometimes people around me without really intending to it, right? Is it you or is it just me? To where sometimes even my wife would be like, "You're being grumpy," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. You're being mean." I'm like, "No, I'm not. What am I doing?" And it's like, because I'm so like in that zone of what I'm doing to where I'm beating myself up to where I'm just in tough mode without sometimes realizing, right? Yeah, so that's a curse right there. That's the curse of greatness. And you realize how it almost doesn't match. Like, wait a second, how is it that a curse of greatness, like that word is so much, the word of greatness can be tied to something like that that doesn't sound so great, right? But that is the curse of greatness. That is the price sometimes we pay, right? Because we chase that portion of ourselves, because we want to do it, because we see that so clearly, we want that greatness that it could be a curse, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as you understand it, right? So I'm going to go actually break this down. I'm going to break down the curse of greatness and other 4 curses. So you can really understand this point. We can really work on it. And we can are implementing this in our day-to-day lives. So you can understand this as you're writing your notes. If I get one of these bullet points towards you and that relates to something that you're doing, write that down as well. Like, oh, okay, yeah, no, definitely. I do this. Write it down. I've always told you guys, writing down notes is so important. Note takers are money makers. It's so important. And I've told you guys, and I'll say it really quick one more time. When you read something quietly in your head, your brain absorbs so much of it. When you read it out loud, it's a little bit more. When you read it and write it, it's even more. Like the writing part, it's such a big difference between just reading it and actually writing it. Once you take it to the level where you're teaching it, now you're really maximizing it. But writing it is a psychological effect to where your subconscious now understands that you're actually committing to it. Got a brand new line on our phones, right, from my sister a couple of days ago. Went to AT&T. I didn't just say, "Hey, I want a new line. Okay, here you go. All right, thank you, bye." No, I had to sign. I actually had to sign. I had to grab a piece of paper. I had to sign, and that's when my conscious and my subconscious connected, and my subconscious was like, "Okay, I guess we have a new line now," right? That's why it's so important when you guys actually write things. So the first curse inside the curse of greatness is the curse of your calling. The curse is your calling, right? Your calling. Not my calling, your calling. Feeling restless isn't a failure, guys. A lot of times we see that as like, I'm just restless, I can't stop, I'm just thinking, I'm just blah 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 blah. It's not a failure. It's a signal that you're not done evolving. That restless feeling isn't a failure. It's a signal that you're not done evolving. Again, inside the curse of greatness, we have your curse is a calling, right? Your calling. It's for you. It's meant for you. For this is why you feel the certain way that you feel. We need to understand why you feel this way. Maybe a lot of times you're beating yourself up to where it's like, I'm just not moving forward. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I haven't lost all the weight. I've only lost 10 pounds, not 20. I've only made 1,000, not 3,000. Like, you're just constantly seeing that as a failure, and you need to stop. This is your calling. It's just the way that you're feeling. It's not a failure. It's your calling. It's just a signal saying, hey, you're just not done evolving yet. Keep on going. Don't beat yourself up. The curse, right, is that you're too aware of what you're capable of. That's a scary one. It's definitely a scary one for sure, because that one beats you up a lot. Like, you're extremely, extremely aware of what you're capable of, that it becomes a curse. I've been capable of making $10,000 in a day. Past is a promise, future I'm not promising you that. But a lot of times that curse, that I'm too aware of what I'm capable of, will beat me up to where I only need to make 1,000 a day. But because I've made 10,000, because I know what I'm capable of, I'm turning that into a curse. All of this, guys, needs to be just broken down. It's those tough conversations that you don't want to have, but that's why this is a training, right? That's why this is what this is for. So we need to understand these curses. Now, the curse, and I keep on doing this so you can understand what I'm saying, the curse of you're too aware of what you're capable of, right? That could be a curse. That's actually a gift. It's a gift. Why? A lot of people don't even know that they're settling, that they're conforming. A lot of people don't even realize it. They get stuck in that comfort level of, okay, well, yeah, I guess I'm fine. Like, it's okay. I'm good. I need to be grateful, right? That fine line of, I need to be grateful. I just got a 50-cent raise at my job, and I got a car. It has 4 wheels. It's not what I want. It's fine. Like, no. And the worst part is they don't even realize it, that they're settling. So our curse of knowing, being aware of how capable we could be, it's actually not a curse. It's a gift. It's a gift that we have. We beat ourselves up with that gift because we don't settle. We keep on going for more. That's what we do. Now, again, words are so powerful and perspective is everything, right? Next time you feel frustrated because you're failing, I want you to say this, okay? And I did write this one down to make sure I didn't mess it up. So I'm going to read this one really quick just to make sure, right? You're going to say, I'm not frustrated because I'm failing. Okay. I am not frustrated because I'm failing. I'm frustrated because I'm not playing all out. I'm not going all out. I'm not locking all the way in. Whatever words you want to put to it that resonates more to you, you want to put that there, okay? I'm not frustrated because I'm failing. The way that I would say it, I'm not frustrated because I'm failing. I'm frustrated because I'm half-assing it. Those would be my words, right? So you need to put that last little part to whatever makes sense more to you, as if you were speaking to yourself. I'm not frustrated because I'm failing. I'm frustrated because I'm not locking in, because I'm not taking it serious. I'm not taking myself serious, because I'm not fulfilling my own promise, right? I'm not going through my own plan. However you want to put that at the end. But I want to make sure you say that to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. And when you feel that frustration because you're failing, I need you to tell you that, okay? All right. Number 2. It's a curse inside the curse of greatness. Cool. Checking the chat as they're going. Gabby, DM me. DM me, Gabby, on IG. And we'll talk. Unless somebody invited you from TR3, then yeah, for sure. But yeah, yeah. The Curse of Vision. This one I like. This one I like because this one resonates a lot to me. A lot for sure. This one is definitely one that resonates me to a lot. So, the Curse of Vision. Inside the Curse of Greatness. Right? Number two. What does this mean as far as the Curse of Vision? I am a very patient person. I could see a house completely empty, and oh yeah, that wall would look good like that. That would look like that. We put that there. We put that there. Put that there. No problem at all. Okay, get that car. Perfect. We could put this in that car. It'll look perfect, amazing. I have vision when it comes to that, right? Really good to that. Putting outfits together. Yeah, mix that with that and put that with that. That boom, done. I have vision like that. Not everybody does, and it's okay. So, the curse of vision, for those that do have vision like I do, right? You see the big picture. You see the empire, the legacy. You see it, right? I could literally close my eyes, and those have been following me for a long time. You know what the dream is. I want to have, I don't know how many acres that is, 10, 20, 100, whatever it needs to be, but I need to make sure that, and I could close my eyes, guys, and I could see it. Literally, I could see it. The rocks on the pillars, the doors that open like that with the two B's, the BB, like in cursive, right? Beautifully big, opens up, long driveway, ponds, trees, everything. Probably like 10, 15 minutes, little windy road all the way to get to the house with the lake in the front. Like I could see it so clearly. And guess what? My daily moves, my $100, $200, signed one person up, signed two people up, lost a pound or two. That feels so insignificant. Because I know that that door alone, that one of those rocks, you guys know how like the pillars, I love houses, like the pillars on the outside, like the gates and everything when they're big rocks, like those half sliced, big cut rocks. One rock alone is $100. So I know that my little $100 that I made on the trade is nothing. That's a curse of vision. It's something that we have to fight with every single day. And if, but again, guys, if we don't understand it, we're gonna allow those frustrations to feel like we're failing, right? But when we feel in a way to where it's like, man, I just lost a pound and I need to lose 30, getting frustrated, I feel like I'm failing, we need to go back and tell ourselves, I'm now frustrated because I'm failing. I'm frustrated because I'm not locking in. Why did you only lose 1 pound in a week? Did you really did you drink your tea every day like you were supposed to? Did you take your pills like you were supposed to? Were you sure? Did you actually go to every single live session? Did you take every single trade alert? Did you actually follow RST? You're going to see that one of those boxes are not going to be checked. Right? And at the same time, if you check all of those boxes, guess what? Cool, I only made $1,000 today. I can't buy my 100 plus acres, $10 million house because I made $1,000. But guess what? I checked off all the boxes. My vision will become one. I'm just not in that timeline yet. This curse is a curse that I will tell you guys, I am fully transparent. This is my curse for sure. Like, I could see things and have such big dreams and aspirations to where I'm constantly beating myself, but I have to constantly remind myself of it. But here's where the curse part comes in, okay? Vision without execution is just hallucination. You need vision. Without the vision, without the big picture, building an empire for yourself, a legacy, without that vision, it's never going to happen. But you need to understand that without execution, it's just a hallucination. So we need to execute, we need to do. even if it feels like it's small and slow moves, we need to just move. Small steps. Small little steps, what happens? They compound. And when you add a belief to that, you create momentum that actually aligns with your vision. It doesn't feel like a curse anymore. And even if you start feeling a little bit of frustration, okay, cool, no, I'm fine. Am I actually locking in or am I half-assing it? No, I'm locked in. I'm just still feeling a little frustrated because I'm only got $1,000. I'm not going to be able to buy my land. Okay, but wait. Okay, I made $1,000 every day of the week. Okay, we're doing good. All right, it's compounding. Good. I still believe it's going to happen. And I'm in momentum, and that is aligned with my vision. I know that I'm doing everything to get towards that. We're good. And we've spoken about this before on the last mindset calls. You can watch about the system, right? Your vision isn't wrong. You never want to feel like your vision is wrong. I know nobody could come tell me that I am not meant to have a big house, lots of land, with 2 bees in the front. And it's going to take me like 10, 15 minutes, a little way to get to the house. Nobody could come tell me why that's wrong. You could try. Good luck. Now, your vision isn't wrong. It's simply your pace needs a system, and that's what we spoke about, systems. You're going at a slow pace. You need to have a system that adapts to the slow pace. So your system, you're seeing, okay, I'm having great results on my system. My system, when I'm actually grading my system, it's an A+ system. Like I'm literally winning in all aspects of the system that I built based off my pace. So when I see that, okay, man, I only made $100 today. Damn, this is not going to get me there. Let me look at my system. Oh, damn, I did 10 out of 10 on my system. I'm doing amazing on my system. Give myself a pat on the back. Let's go. Remember, the system needs to align with the vision, and you'll be fine. That's the curse of vision inside the curse of greatness. We got 2 more, guys. Let's just going a little bit more, but I'm really working on this one to not do it as just a mindset Monday. This is a little bit more of a training, but it has to do with mindset. So I'm taking a little bit of time. Not that mindset Mondays aren't good, but it's just mindset Mondays. We go right into it right away and right into it, right out of it. But I'm taking a little bit of time because I always like to pay back a little bit. In this training, like I said, I'm super grateful. TR3 team and everybody in it, all the leaders, Candace, Siobhan, my wife, Cam, everybody. I'm going to take a little bit more time for you guys on this one, okay? Cool. All right. Cool. Candace, shoot, I'm buying myself a drink if I'm... Exactly, Candace. Exactly. Now, this was important. And this is the one that a lot of us, don't follow through and it becomes an actual curse. This is the one that probably not of you guys... A lot of you guys right now are probably going to lose a little bit of internet for 10 seconds. You're going to probably try to have some selective amnesia. Stay focused. Focused on you guys. Okay? The curse of standards. Inside the curse of greatness, there is the curse of standards. Exactly. Can I say you're breaking up? LOL. The curse of standards. If you have the curse of greatness, which I spoke about at the beginning, you're going to have the curse of standards. You have standards that most people can't keep up with. And that could feel a little bit isolating. As human beings, most of us don't like being alone. Right? I grew up where you count your friends with a hand and you have fingers left over. But I love to have those people that I count with my hand close. Like, on a real. Obviously, my wife. Candace, like speak to every single day with Candace. I speak every day with Boyla. Like I have very few people that's like every single day, right? But because I have the standards that I have, not many keep up. So a lot of people start dropping off in your life. And in that comes obviously the finger pointing. And it's always going to be you. Like, it's always I'm not the problem, it's you, right? Like, okay, yeah, no. They stop talking to you, and it's like, oh, bro, like, we haven't been talking to them forever, like, everything good. Yeah, bro, you're always busy in business, bro, so I don't know if you have time or not. Ha ha ha. How many times somebody's told you that? Drop me a one if anybody's told you that before. Well, yeah, bro, but all that you do is just your business, so I don't think you had time. Yeah. Or even better, even better. I love this one. This one, like, I literally wake up every day asking, like, please, somebody, please tell me this today. Dude, you've changed. You've changed a lot. Drop me a two if you got that one. You've changed. I love when somebody tells me that. I love it. Because I will say, yes, thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. I'm glad you noticed that I've changed. Of course, I've evolved. Why would I want to be the same person that I was in high school? Of course, I've changed. Now, don't get me wrong, like, it's not that money changes you. Money shows your true colors. That's what it is. I'm the same person in a sense, like, that I was when I had no money to where I saw that. That's cool, but of course, if we sit down and have a conversation, it's going to be very different from when it was 10, 20 years ago to now. I'm still to the heart the same person. If I'm eating and you don't have nothing on your plate, best believe we're splitting down that sandwich in half. Like, I'm definitely doing that. I'm that type of person. That hasn't changed. But that's just how it is. So it's a curse that you have. And if I see a bunch of ones and twos, so I love it. So that means that you guys are on the right path. Don't ever take it the wrong way. You hold others and yourself at a level that most don't understand. If you're rocking with me, we're here. We're at this level if you're rocking with me. And guess where we're going? We're going right here. You can't keep up, you're going to get left behind. Because it's your choice of not keeping up. Not because I'm not helping you. But I need to make sure that we keep a certain standard to rock. When I rock with me, we're having a certain standard, and if not, it's not. Something that I grew up with, saying a saying that I grew up in Mexico is, "Tell me who you're with, and I'll tell you who you are." That is so true. There's six in a group, and there's five losers. Just saying, just saying, right? And what you never, ever, 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 ever want to do, and I will tell you, if you already said one and two to the last other ones, right? If you do the following, you are going to hate yourself, right? Don't lower the bar. Never lower the bar. Raise your discipline, and at the same time, raise your grace. Be grateful, right? But you need to make sure you never lower the bar. And a lot of times, we allow ourselves to lower our ball to be in certain places, to be in certain groups or this or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I want to be with the cool kids, and they do this, this, that, and my standards are here. And doing that, that means I have to lower the bar. You never want to do that because you're going to lower the bar to be part of the cool kid group, right? Sit in the cool kid table. You're going to be part of that. And then when you're there, you're going to hate yourself. So don't do it. Just save yourself time. Don't do it. Okay? Now, with the curse of standards at the same time, you need to understand, right? That just because you're not there yet doesn't mean you're lost. You're just in the process. Pressure refines the rare. We've spoken about pressure before in other calls too. So you need to understand that part, right? So you have your standards so high, but you're not where you want to be at yet. So it's like, dude, if I'm doing everything, my standards are so freaking high. I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, but I'm not there yet, right? You're not lost. It's just you're going through the process. You're going through the pressure. You're rare. The curse of greatness is not for everybody. The pressure refines the rare. Pressure refines the rare. You see, like we see it in diamonds and this and that. It's always pressure that refines the rare. Crazy stat that I saw about Tom Brady, something that he was like never down in a playoff or something like that. At no point, every time he took a ball, he received a ball, right? He was never statistically down. Like some crazy, like I had to listen to it like 4 or 5 times to even understand that stat and how crazy it was. He had to be able to hit that crazy record. He had to be on constant pressure every single game, and he did it, right? So it's one of those things that were rare. The curse of greatness is not something you're going to see that a million people have. You're on this call right now, 9 out of 10 you have it just for the fact that you're on this call right now. You could be doing anything else. You could be doom scrolling on TikTok. You could be doing anything else, but you're here right now, and that shows already that you have this curse. But you see that it's not that bad. Not all curses are bad. Last curse, right? Last curse. The curse of influence. The curse of influence is part of the curse of greatness. The curse of influence. Okay. Take a little sip of my water before I say this one, okay? Now, if you are a mother, father, an older brother, you look after your parents, if you're a manager in your job, if you have a team in your job, if you already are in like TR3 and you have at least one person signed up, maybe you already have rank. Shout out to Mary, she just ranked today. You are a leader. So if you are a leader, drop me some ones in the chat. But I wanted to explain that part because a lot of people have the misconception of like, well, a leader, you have to have 6, 7, 8 figures. No. You're a mom or a dad, you're already a leader. You're leading your little ones. So again, you're a mom, you're a dad, you run a team, and you're 9 to 5. If you signed up some people, drop me some ones, okay? Cool, I see the ones in the chat, I appreciate it. Ready for this one? This one's tough, guys. This is a tough one, okay? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. That's why this is the closeout part. This is the one to where, like, it messes with you, right? When you're a leader, which everybody here is, when you're a leader, people look up to you even when you feel empty. That's the curse of influence. When you're a leader, people look up to you even when you feel empty. That is something that you do not see spoken ever. Because as a leader, you have to be up. You have to be excited. You have to be ready. Because you're leading. And many times as leaders, we're hurting too. We're empty. But you can't show that. Guess what? That's the curse of influence. But don't y'all want to be influencers and entrepreneurs? It's part of it. You inspire. You inspire others even when you can't seem to push your own self up. But you still have to inspire others. So don't be afraid to be real. Let people see you grow, not just glow. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Don't let people see you grow, not just glow. I've told you guys before, we had one of our opportunity launch calls that we had. I said, guys, like, right now is going to be the most easiest season to make money in trading, in entrepreneurship, right? When it comes to selling Get Bodied products, network marketing. Why? Because we live right now in a day and age where consumers, clients, customers, they want to see the real. The market is shifting. They don't want to just see, oh, here's a flyer. Like, no, they want to actually see, like, dude, I yanked half of the hair off my head to get this freaking flyer, but I got it, baby. Like, that's what people want to see. They want to see that growth. They want to see the nitty gritty. They don't want to just see the glow. That was 2019, 18, 19, 20. Those were those days where it's like, yeah, I just want to see the amazing whatever Ferrari, Lamborghini, what all this stuff. Like, people just wanted to see that and they got excited. Nowadays, people are like, okay, cool, that's fine. How do you get it? Like, okay, cool. Like, and did you just like wake up and get it? No, oh, you didn't. Okay, well, what did you do? Oh, damn! Like you lost some money to make some money. Interesting. Tell me a little bit more. Like, okay, like cool. Like you went through some struggles actually losing the weight part. Like it wasn't just like super amazing. Like you did have like a headache or two maybe the first day because you were detoxing and okay, so like detoxing actually makes you feel super thirsty. That's oh okay, like that stuff is a day and age where we live in. People want to see you grow. I will 10 times, I'm telling you, this maybe just be me how I am. I will 10 times. If I have to, if Ava puts a post and Ava says, oh my God, amazing, like, I'm a millionaire now, this is great, join me. And Suyen posts, hey guys, this is amazing, like, my week, I lost 2 days, and I was down like $200, and it was crazy, and I almost gave up, but then I closed out positive 500. Like, this is crazy, I love trading. I will reach out to Suyin 10 times. That's a market that we live in right now. So don't be afraid to be real. People want to see real. Now, fine line. You don't have to be whining all day either. Nobody likes a whiner, right? But it's one of those things to where you don't have to hide it. Like, you've guys seen me before. Like, I'll go on a Mindset Monday to like, hey guys, like, wasn't really feeling coming on today, but here we are. Let's freaking go and let's do this. And I'll give my all on that training, but you guys will know that I'm not all in feeling it. I've jumped on live sessions before to where like, hey guys, like I'm not feeling that great. Like I slept like crap and I'm not really feeling good. So I'm just gonna look for a trade right now. I'm gonna put a little bit of music and we're just gonna look for 1-2 trades and we're gonna get out of here. But I'm there. I don't just sit there for an hour in a live session saying I didn't sleep because of, you guys don't want to know why I couldn't sleep all night. I'm just being real. Like, I'm a human being just like you guys. There's days I wake up and my neck is all kinked when I wake up and I don't feel good. Like, we're normal. Like, you can relate to it. Because we need to understand in a sense too, where we can't, and that's where things get really dangerous in leadership, right? Especially as a new leadership and when you're hitting new ranks for the first time, right? That ego could catch up to you, and nobody likes that, right? Nobody likes that. So we need to understand that part too, right? So you need to be really careful. It's a really fine line between like exciting somebody that you had great things and you accomplished something to excite them to do the same than just bragging at it at one point, right? So by doing so, you need to understand that you're just not built to lead. That's not where you were just, you can't, oh, I came to this world to lead and lead only. Like you weren't born, you're not here just to build. You're here, you're built to bleed and still build. You're here in this world. You came here to this world to be a leader. You're going to bleed, but you're still going to build, right? Always have your feet on the ground. Remember where you came from at that point. The truth is, being real, your curse isn't holding you back. And a lot of people see that. Like, okay, yeah, it's because this is my curse. I can't do this because it's not holding you back. Your curse isn't holding you back. If any of those curses that I just said, as far as curse of greatness or the 4 curses inside of the curse of greatness, if any of those resonated to you, that curse isn't holding you back. It's just shaping you. It's shaping you. That's your fire. right? It's your tension that keeps you together, right? It's your edge. It's proof that you're not average. Proof that you're built for more, right? So you don't need to fix yourself from a curse. You need to free yourself. I have a curse. I don't have to fix myself from that curse. I don't need to clean myself from that curse. I just have to free myself from it feeling that it's a curse. That's putting me down. It's a curse that I actually have that makes me a leader. That curse will allow me to get to the top where I want to be at, right? Free yourself from it. Never blame yourself. You were never the problem. And obviously, a lot of people, we do that, including myself sometimes, right? Never blame yourself. We're never the problem. We're never the problem. All that's happening during our journey is that we're just learning how to carry the weight of our calling. That's all it is. We're learning to carry the weight of our calling. A way that I like to compare that a lot of times that I was listening to like a statistic, whatever thing about like parents and fathers and this and that. And they did a bunch of studies. And when you think about it, it's like, damn, okay, that's crazy. And I've seen it, right? My grandmother never told my mom how to be a mom. My mom never told my sister how to be a mom. My dad never told me how to be a dad. It was never a sit down situation. I'm like, okay, we're going to sit down. We're going to open this book. And just the same way we're going to learn math, what 1 + 1 is, we're going to learn what it is to be a father. You learn by examples and by actual intuition. We know it, right? It's one of those things to where you drop something and you want to immediately grab it. It's one of those reflex things to where we know, like instinctively, right? We have that in our nature, in our blood, right? But we were never actually taught it. We're learning as we go, right? It's a weight that we carry, but it's our calling. So it's the same thing when you're going through your leadership right now, becoming the leader that you are meant to be. You're not the problem. Don't beat yourself up in it. Just analyze everything. Learn your curse. So go to ChatGPT, ask what your curse is, learn your curse, and set yourself free from it being a curse that's pulling you back. Set yourself free that that's actually a curse that's going to help you carry this weight of what your calling is. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll catch you, of course, in the next training and the next Mindset Monday and the next live session, whatever it may be. But I'll catch you to the next time. Thank you, of course, like I said, all of you guys that are watching the replay as well. I appreciate it. I know there's a lot of people from all around the world that can't catch this live. But thank you very much for popping up on this training. As always, it's not about getting to the top, but it's about how many people you could bring with. Catch you to the top.